Hello, my dear friends. How you doing? As most of you know, I'm half Italian and half Armenian. My mother is from Venezia. She's an authentic Venetian. And my father comes from Constantinople. He comes from an aristocratic Armenian family. So, Constantinople, as you all know, became Istanbul and is now a Turkish city. So now, the big Armenian city is Yerevan. So, as I should, I spend my time between Italy and Armenia, between Venezia and Yerevan. I've decided to make you discover Yerevan. So now we're on one of the main plazas of Yerevan. Yerevan was built by the very famous architect Tamanyan, who was one of the most amazing architects ever. So it's a city that's built in rings and circles with avenues that are parallel and perpendicular to each other within the rings and circles, like a lot of cities have copied and reproduced over the years. Anyways, right now it's 7 in the morning. So you would be like, why is he on a fountain that's not on? And why is he alone? Well, because Yerevan is a party city. So at 7 in the morning, it pretty much means that most people who are here just went to sleep an hour ago. I like the mornings of Yerevan, first of all, because they're very fresh. Like every mountain nation, Armenia has the particularity of being extremely, extremely hot during the summer, but only between 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Then from 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. it's another story. It's very fresh, sometimes cold, even in the middle of the summer. Right now we're enjoying a dry 18-degree morning. It's beautiful. And the sunrise is behind me. In the next few days, I will show you a lot of Yerevan and a lot of what it has to offer, and a lot of what Armenia actually has to offer through its flagship window, Yerevan. We are here in one of the oldest capitals, oldest cities in the world. I believe that the oldest city in the world that still exists today is Plovdiv in Bulgaria. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but Yerevan is not too far behind. So we are here in a country that is, as you know, more than 4,000 years old. Some people will even say 6,000, when it used to be called the Urartu, before it was called Armenia. And the country where so many things were born. Beer, wine, all these things. Don't think that we're alcoholics. We just created the stuff. We're not, we're exporting it. It's good business. Also, it's one of the highest capital in the world. We're at approximately 1,000 meter high. It's not as high as La Paz in Bolivia, obviously, but it's pretty high for a capital. When you come to Yerevan the first 3 days, you do feel the impact. First of all, on your breathing and also on your sleep, because you have to get accustomed to what Yerevan air is about. But if you come more than 2-3 days, then you will do that within 2-3 days. So all I can recommend, if you visit Armenia, one of the most beautiful countries in the world, is you plan for a minimum 8-day stay. Fantastic would be a 15-day stay. And that's what I'm going to try to show you in the next few days by showing you Yerevan. And then after I've shown you plenty of Yerevan, I'm going to start showing you a little bit more about this beautiful nation and the beautiful people that are Armenia and Armenians. So as we say here, Bachikner, big kisses, and have a beautiful Tuesday. Have you ever heard of pulpulak? Pulpulak. Free, fresh spring water available for every citizen of the country and every visitor of the country at any time, 24/7, for free. Better than any Evian you will buy in your supermarket. This is called Dudes. This is my barber shop. Well, in Yerevan, the concept of barber shop is they understood what a barber was, but they understood that in barber there's bar. So while they shaving you or cutting your hair, they also serve you a gin and tonic. Please be ready for that when you come here. This is another place on Pushkin Street called Collective, which I really like and recommend. There are many other places that I will recommend you in those episodes, but I happened to pass by here and it's 7:30 in the morning. Now, why is this place already open? Well, because most places in Yerevan are open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have 3 separate staffs and they're basically open 24/7. This is the flagship avenue of Yerevan. It's called Northern Avenue. It's the newest avenue, which was built about 10 years ago during the previous administration in this country. It is right now 8 in the morning and just barely anybody here. At 8 p.m. there will be 1 million people here. It's full of restaurants, stores, and there's a shopping center downstairs, etc., etc. It's a big contrast to have such a new place with new buildings in such an old city with a lot of history, but it is what it is. Anyways, this is the end of the first episode of Discover Armenia. Always remember, once you step foot in Armenia, you'll never want to leave, because we are all Armenians, because we are Armenia.